AEW Dynamite Maximum Carnage was somewhat of a pay-per-view that happened 2 days ago, and we're gonna review it right now. To start off, we have Kenny Omega versus Brian Cage, and this match to me was a great way or a good match for Kenny Omega to have for his return. I had a lot of opinions in my head of how Omega would do in the ring after he's been out for a long period of time due to his diverticulitis. And, surprisingly, this was a good match, a good way to open Maximum Carnage. And I think this match here was simply just one of, if not Kenny Omega's signing examples of why he is not the best in the business, but one of the GOATs in wrestling. But after that, the Don Callis family end up attacking Kenny Omega after he got the victory over Brian Cage, and Will Ospreay comes out to make the save. Kenosuke Kitesta comes out and stares down Omega, seeing him eyeing him down with the International Championship. Ospreay comes out to try and fend off Omega, but the numbers game is just too much, and the Don Callis family stands tall in the end. Moving on, I think we have a bit of a promo between MJF and Jeff Jarrett, and I will be the one to say this. This was the, so far, best segment promo is in the year so far, if I'm being honest, because when MJF said, "Oh, you're riding the coattails of your deceased friend," is where I think we have that ruthless and very much scumbaggy Maxwell Jacob Freeman that and we all really love. That segment was probably not the peak of the show, but was a great segment nonetheless. Jeff Jarrett ended up beating down MJF, and MJF used Karen to make his grave escape. And I'm just gonna say this is definitely helping Max recover from the absolute dog shit that was the Devil storyline. And we're moving on to Kristen Cage versus Hook. And for the majority of the match, Kristen was targeting Hook's back from moving out of the way when Hook was trying to stop his hand in on the stairs. And the match ended in a disqualification after Hook hooked in the submission in the patriarchy had gotten involved, causing the disqualification. But who comes to make the save? Who I thought was gonna beat Taz? No, it is the King, Samoa Joe, and I'm glad to see this guy's back in the ring. Ugh, it feels like such a long time without him. And in the end, Joe, Hook, and Sabata 2 stand tall. And then we have the women's casino gauntlet. If I'm being honest, I didn't think I want to see Toni Storm win the gauntlet. I kind of want to see maybe Willow Nightingale or really just about anyone else, because I think Toni, to me, I just want a more like statement victory from her. The way she won was not really the way I wanted her to win, if you know what I mean. But she's the winner nonetheless, and I'm looking forward to the rematch between these two against Toni and her former or ex-former protege. And now we have the main event. I think Powerhouse Hobbs should have won this match, if I'm being wholeheartedly honest, because John was getting his ear bitten off Now I felt like the wounds, the tides were gonna be turning on this day, and we finally won't have to be suffering anymore. We are still gonna continue suffering because in this match, or at least the final bits of the match, we have interference by just about everyone in the building, from her, from Wheeler Yuta, from the briefcase. The only good thing I will say about this match is that at least Powerhouse Hobbs went down like a true warrior. The post-match assault against Powerhouse Hobbs to his knee, Adam Copeland, or Cope, and FTR go out there to help him out when like it's already too late. He already done the deed. This event was all right up until the main event. Check out my other videos. Thank you all, and stars unite.